Hi there, I'm David Toole, and I'm here today with David Toole.
Hi.
So first question, how do you vocally prepare for a lot of varied singing like this?
Yeah, this show, that's probably the most challenging thing of this show is finding the two distinct characters within the voice. So lots of warm-ups, lots of steam, lots of sleep, and not only getting the timbres in the singing voices, but the timbres in the speaking as well. Jekyll is much more controlled and calm and lifted, and Hyde is much more dark and ominous, and obviously growly and gritty. So you kind of use those textures throughout, and then in your warm-ups, you got to incorporate all those into the warm-ups. So it just takes a little bit longer to get ready.
So where do you draw inspiration from for both Jekyll and Hyde?
Oh, good question. So with, this is going to be a funny answer, but I kind of feel like Walter White from Breaking Bad encompasses both characters. So in the beginning, Walter White is doing these terrible things for the purposes of helping his family pay for his cancer treatments and leaving them money when he knows he's going to die. And so he has altruistic reasons behind what he's doing, this very risky, terrible thing he's doing. But as he goes, he starts to lose control, and that monster within, the ego, the pride, the greed, takes over and completely consumes him.
What is the most challenging aspect of this whole process?
Besides the voices and doing those consistently, I think a lot of it is actually the emotional demand of it. The show does take you to a pretty dark place to properly play the characters, and with any dark show, you want to make sure that you leave it on the stage, and it's just incorporating a daily routine. Like for me, it's like daily prayer, daily Bible reading to kind of reground myself before and after every show, and kind of bring myself back to life.
So how do your interactions with the rest of the cast change as you change on stage?
They become horrified with this beast that I'm creating. Especially, Emma gets to see both sides. And her interactions in the beginning, it's very, Disney romance, very, hope for the future. And she's his one source of hope. And what, even if that doesn't come to fruition, I still have her. And as he starts to lose himself into Hyde, and she starts to see not only Hyde himself, which she eventually sees towards the end, spoiler alert, but she also gets to see Jekyll fighting to keep that at bay while interacting with her. So you can see the fear in her, and it starts out that she's very, very physical. We want to be near each other. Towards the end, it becomes very kind of put off. With Christina, with the initial reactions, it's like she's doing her job as the prostitute. It becomes out of desperation, I don't want to be here, I don't want to do this, and you can kind of really see that in and they're doing such a great job playing that, and it really helps me to track those characters.
So David, do you ever feel like you have your own Mr. Hyde?
I feel like we all have a little Mr. Hyde inside of us. I think it's in us, but it's our ability to keep that Hyde at bay is what allows us to continue on as our inner Jekylls. Let the Jekyll take control always.